Up to a couple of months ago, I have never heard of Dude Perfect. It is 5 guys on YouTube who do crazy battles, trick shots, and skits for a teenage audience. They're basically the Nickelodeon channel on YouTube. And it turns out they are the 14th biggest channel in the world, and they're making over $22 million a year from 7 income streams, which I'm gonna break down in this video. Let's dive in. How are these dudes making their millions? So last year, Dude Perfect partnered up with the Serious Bean Company to create their very own bean product. Let's check it out.
So we get a ton of emails with different opportunities, and sure enough, a bean company, Serious Bean Co., came through and hooked us up with an opportunity to make our own bean.
When we were approached by them, we said, yeah, you guys handle making the beans. We'll help taste them. We'll help decide something that fits, with what we think our audience will like. And, we'll help you come up with the marketing because that's what we're good at.
We'll help you come up with the marketing because that's what we're good at. I love that they're focused on the promotion. More and more, we're gonna see creators partner with gigantic companies and up-and-coming brands to bring the operational side of the business. And these creators are gonna bring all the marketing side, and both are gonna make a lot of money. So SeriousBeanCo.com, it's the Dude Perfect beans, jalapeno and bacon. How much are they actually making from selling cans at $15 for a 6-pack? We're gonna assume about 1% of the subscribers buy 1 pack of their beans every year. That may even be on the high side or potentially low. We think they get around a 30% cut on every single one of these sales. These guys, which is unbelievable, have 54,800,000 subscribers. So 54 million, 1% of their audience, $15 for beans, and they get their 30% cut. They're probably making somewhere between $1 to $3 million a year. Next up, Dude Perfect made a mobile game. In 2015, they partnered to create their own game, and people are seriously playing it. On the Google Play Store alone, it has over 437,000 reviews, and apparently we found out that the app has been downloaded over 43 million times. One of the smartest things they did, again, just like the bean example we talked about, is they partnered up with experts. Specifically this time, they used a company called Miniclip, who handled all of the game development. And guess what Dude Perfect did? The marketing. The app is free to download just like Fortnite, but they monetize by selling you in-game collectibles, characters, features. Let's actually check it out. I'm gonna go in the App Store, search Dude Perfect. Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of just like exactly what they're doing. I like this. So you can get cash, disco ball, lucky pandas, but it's only $1.99. Kobe. Game's cool, man. I'm not a huge iPhone gamer, but how much are they actually making from this game? We're gonna assume about 1% of the players, that's what you see in a lot of these games, spend around $5 to unlock some of the premium features. Maybe it's a new ball, maybe it's a character. And we're gonna assume that they split around 50-50 with their partner, miniclip.com. So let's do the math. That's 43 million downloads. About 1% are probably buying some type of purchase, around $5 per purchase, and they get around 50% of each transaction. So it looks like they're making somewhere around $1 million total from the app that's been downloaded. Not bad for an app that they just really promoted, and that's actually great branding for their own business. If you're loving this video so far, make sure to subscribe to that channel and hit that notification bell, ding! I was number 30 at Facebook. I helped start AppSumo.com, which is an 8-figure business, and I do weekly office hours to help you on your business journey, plus giveaways like my Tesla, which we gave away a little while ago. Subscribe. So live events, this is one of the ones I love because it's one you're not as familiar with, and this is some of the biggest ways that these guys are making money. Let's actually watch this video of their live event.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to your feet and help me welcome your starting 5. Who's gonna make it? Yeah, say, Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
So this is actually one of the big money makers, and it looks like they have around 25 venues in 2021 coming up, and tickets start from $25 all the way up to $7,000. And it's amazing. These guys are filling out arenas between 15 and 25,000 seats. So this stuff is wild. So with these VIP packages that are up to 7,000, you get to hang out with them, VIP entrance. I like this. It's just like any type of product offering. It's like, what are the different combinations you can have for different types of customers? So we're gonna say that they make around 50% of their ticket sales. These guys are also doing all their own promotion and probably have to give away a lot less than other brands. The average ticket price is around $40. These venues, doing around 25 of them next year, and it looks like we're gonna estimate around 15,000 people per seat, and they take around a 50% cut. So just in 2021 alone, from their live events, 7.5 million buckaroos. These guys literally are rock stars for kids. Really, really cool. Television. These guys successfully pitched the concept for their channel into a TV show produced by Rob Dyrdek, the guy from Fantasy Factory. The Dude Perfect reality TV program premiered on CMT April 24th, 2016, and had a 2nd and 3rd season on Nickelodeon. Do you guys remember that channel? Here's a trailer for their show.
What's up, guys? We're Dude Perfect. You may know us as the guys who started off doing trick shots on YouTube. But 25 million fans and 1 billion views later, we're just getting started. And now we've got our own TV show right here on CMT this spring. It's Dude Perfect on a whole new level. Welcome to the Dude Perfect Show!
We're thinking they got paid the standard around $50,000 per episode for the show. One season is around 15 episodes for the whole year, and there are 5 dudes on the show. So around $3.75 million for having their own channel on these major TV networks. So pretty amazing to see these guys branch out into so many mainstream activities. It's really exciting. Next one up is brand deals. Here's one area that Dude Perfect guys extremely excel in, and one of the reasons is because they have an incredible business manager, Reed Dushare, a good buddy of mine who's also been on our show, and he manages Mr. Beast. So why do I say that? These guys have some of the largest brand deals I have ever seen on YouTube, and they mostly secure only long-term partnerships with these advertisers versus just doing one-offs. They've secured brands like Hasbro, Bass Pro Shop, Marvel. I mean, these are mega companies, and 1 out of every 2 of their videos are sponsored, which isn't very common. Most channels don't have the bandwidth to find advertisers at their scale. They are also masters at integrating these companies' products into their videos in a very natural way. Let's check one of them out.
We're Dude Perfect. Welcome to Nerf Fortnite Blasters Battle. Here we go!
So they have a lot of really interesting ones like Nerf. Here's one that we found with Bass Pro.
Minutes. Okay. I am gonna go camouflage myself somewhere in the store. Your goal is to come find me after I have time to hide, and the last person to find me
real.
No, but gets an extra name in the hat.
So a few things that are really awesome about this. 1, it's shot in a Bass Pro Shop. 2, this got 18 million views. The Nerf gun got over 40 million views. That is integrated, like really organic, I would say, marketing versus here's another ad that we're gonna spend millions of dollars on. Instead, we can give it to these guys and make really compelling media that probably drives a ton of sales. They've actually even had other big ass sponsors like DraftKings, Dr. Pepper, and other brand deals with like PGA Tour, Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, Dragon City, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, Crash Bandicoot. So how much do we actually think they're making from all these brand deals? With the size of their channel, which is over 54 million people at the time of this video, their average video gets between 50 to 25 million views. We're estimating they get paid around $60,000 per sponsored video. So let's do some math. About 1 out of every 2 of their videos gets a brand deal, and it looks like they do around 3 videos a month. So they make around 1.5 sponsored videos per month on average, and at a $60,000 clip, looks like they're making around $90,000 a month, or $1.08 million a year just from brand deals. I actually think this is extremely conservative for the brands and the distribution they're actually able to do for these companies. If you like Dude Perfect and this video, use that pointer finger and hit that like button, please. Next up is the merchandise. So Dude Perfect also sells their own merch. Really fascinating is that they're targeting a younger audience. So hats, shirts, jerseys, basketballs. I actually really like the basketball idea. It's very on brand for these guys and a lot of the trick shots that they're doing. I'm almost kind of surprised that they don't have more like gear, like footballs, and here's like a basketball room or other things you can do to make your own trick shots at home. It seems like a really great opportunity for them. And what's interesting about it, that these guys are actually making their own merch. They're not using a third party. There's no middleman or woman. And it looks like it's really, really high quality products. So how do they promote their merch? Standard kind of creator model. They wear their shirts in the videos, like a uniform. And they also include a link in their bio so you can actually see, oh, let me go buy shirts that I see on, quote unquote TV. Let's estimate some of their merchandising money. 54 million subscribers. About 1 in 1,000 people we're gonna assume buys an item. Probably around $30 per purchase. We're looking at about $1.6 million a year in yearly profit just from selling t-shirts, hats, and socks. Socks, big money, y'all. Get in that sock game. And last up is money from AdSense. That is YouTube ads. So Google puts ads on your videos. And so they are getting a crap ton of views. How many views do you think they're getting a month? So from socialblade.com, they are actually getting 190 million views on their main channel every single month. And they do have 2 more channels. They have a Dude Perfect Plus, which gets 4 million views, and that's behind the scenes, as well as Dude Perfect Gaming, which is another channel getting 5.7 million views a month. So in total across all their channels, it looks like they're getting around 200 million total page views. And now we're gonna use the RPM, which is your revenue per 1,000. So it's basically for every 1,000 views, how much does YouTube pay you? RPM is more useful to creators because it lets you know how much you're actually making after YouTube's cut, and also YouTube doesn't show ads to every single person. So we're gonna estimate that their RPM is somewhere around $2. Our channel RPM is $10. We have a smaller audience, more targeted at rich people like yourself. The 2 million views, you're gonna divide that by the 1,000, times that by the 2. That looks like around $400,000 a month, or $4.8 million a year just from YouTube ads. Let's check out their yearly revenue summary. Selling beans, we're gonna estimate $2.4 million a year. Their mobile app, $1.075 million. Live events, 7.5 million. I really like that one. I think that's interesting for a lot of people to consider. Television, 3.75 million a year. Brand deals, over $1 million a year. Merchandise or t-shirts and so forth, over $1.6 million a year. And just from YouTube ads, which YouTube does all the work for them, $4.8 million a year for a total yearly revenue of $22,315,000 a year. And quick disclaimer about that, this is revenue, not profit. It doesn't take into account their cost, their team, their building, or anything like that. And as well, there are dudes, so they have to split this money up 5 ways. So, you know, they're only making around $4 million a year, we're estimating, per person. If you love this video and you want to get more inspired to make your own content creation empire, see how Mr. Beast makes over $97 million a year in this video right up here from his YouTube channel. I'm going to see you out there, and I love you. Pew, pew. Brrr. Actually, could do more like an arrow. Thanks, guys.